Hello there. Today we're going to give you an honest review of the Faraway Land. And this here is just version 0.4 right now, so bear that in mind. And we'll take a look at this game. As you can see, top-down, third-person view. You can't go first-person. You can zoom in and see your stuff. It's kind of pixelated and that kind of stuff. The graphics department is kind of lacking, but it is, neat and charming in its own way. And we don't really care about the graphics. We just care about how the game works and how it plays. And that's more important. So you can walk around pretty slowly. You can sprint in this game. You have little things like roadways where you can run faster. There is a mount. Also, there is a portal system going on too. There's the portal hiding over there. So you got a portal system. They give you 3 portals at the start of the game, so you can portal around as you see fit. There's another zone I can portal to in my own 3 portals. You can craft them later on too, and you can craft your, like everything, and grow your own plants. Obviously, as this game is all about farming and side quests. But let's go over to the functionality. Actually, you got a good look at this game. We'll go over the menu system because that's kind of the important thing of how you can play this game too. So we'll go over there, and right here, there's online play. Your settings screen is kind of okay. You got a lot of good settings and stuff like that on there. Yeah, your main menu. I don't want to go back to the main menu, but you can copy your save game files and reload the other games. You can't, save and load your game here. You got to go back to your main menu if you want to do that and copy it in places like that. So you can do that at least. And of course, you can play with friends if you really want to. Let's go into the menu system right here. We can check it out. This is your backpack. Resources don't have any weight. It just stacks up to 100. Easy to do. You can't split your stacks in this game, so there's no splitting of stacks. No, just taking one. It's kind of a downfall of this game. They really need to add that in there because you got chests and you can automatically dump stuff in them. So it's nice if you can leave something in there so to redump it in there. But right now I'm spending all my time on organizing, which kind of sucks. Your food spoils right away too. I got some spoiled food right there. I can turn that into worms. There you go. Clean up an inventory spot at least. But anyways, yeah, blueprints are over here. You start off with basically nothing, and then you can eventually get a whole bunch like this. This is just mostly quest rewards ones. You can buy blueprints also. There's a couple of vendors, and they have a lot, like about a whole page worth of blueprints each of stuff, and that's mostly style and things like that, not really about function, so mostly just about styles, which isn't really kind of my thing for these type of games. But yeah, you can automatically sort in different things easily. You can put stars on stuff if you want. So yeah, nice and easy and fast to go through. Nice system there. Your armor system right here, your torch will just automatically re-equip too. You can light it, turn it off, and that kind of thing. This right now, the one thing that doesn't work is the armor system. This armor right here doesn't do anything. Your body armor doesn't do anything. Only your helmet does, and you can take it off and on. You see it right there, going on and off. No, fabric armor, yeah, doesn't do anything. The armor value right here, the guys that hit you, they take damage off your armor, so they'll be taking damage off my leaf robe right here, and you take no damage yourself. So until that, and then that will just deplete and go down to nothing. And then after it's dead, and if you have another one in your inventory, it will automatically re-equip after a second or so. It takes a second for it to re-equip, so you're not safe from damage totally for tanking stuff. But having a whole bunch of stone armor, for an example, is a good thing to do. Build a couple of these things and then go out there and just do your combat melee fighting, and then your armor will just keep on replacing itself. You don't have to worry about it by clicking the menus and stuff like that while you're in combat, because the game doesn't pause. But you have your other weapons in this game. You got crossbows and stuff like that. You got bone staff. You got 2 different kinds of weapons for damage on the guys. You can see here, it does damage to stone, wood. It has damage to regular enemies and armored enemies, things like that. That's why I took the staff, because the bow just is like 1 damage and 6 damage. So not much of, the crossbow, not much of a difference on that. I want to take the magic staff that you can craft later on. So you got all that kind of neat stuff to do for that. Now let's go over to the survival stuff in this game. If you die, you use up one of these crystals and you get resurrected. There might be a permanent death in this game. I haven't died permanently. You can craft these things later on at the end of the game. You start crafting these things if you really want to also. And you have to worry about this stuff right here. This is the hot and cold menu that you get later on. I'm dirty now too. You have to worry about that too. If I eat, I get sick and I get a chance to get poisoned. So you got poison. It's not just a health. You don't have to worry about just your health and just your water in this game. I meant food. You know what I meant. Health, water, and food, and then your health, of course, and your stamina. You have to worry about going to sleep too. You have a sleep bar that you can't see until you're actually tired. Then you have to eventually go to sleep before it fills up, and then you can't actually run anymore or move very fast at all. The other thing you got to worry about is getting wet. So you get wet, you get start getting sick if you don't take care of that, basically. So yeah, you have to go by the fires and keep warm because there's hot and cold and all those different sicknesses that you have to worry about, diseases and poisons and things like that that happen. And that's what you got to worry about. Lots of different survival things in this game. Let's go to the next one right here. We have our skills right here. So you have the 3 different skills. Not too much going on in this department. It's pick one or pick the other, and that's it. You can forget these skills, but you don't get your points back, right? So if I go over here, forget, I'll lose all my skill points for this. So I can't. If I want to change it up there, you have to get your skill points up again, and it takes a lot. So this last one right here is going to take 30 points so I can actually use it. So 30 points to actually learn that. And I'm at the end of the game right now. I just killed the last boss is all I got to do. I could build some more farming stuff and build some things that way. But yeah. The plants in this game, let's cover that, because this game, as you might have seen already, this is all about farming and side quests. That's what this game is. Do your little side quests to unlock blueprints and then farm. You just use your shovel, dig up seedlings from the plants that you chop down, and then replant them, and buy your own seeds. Kill them out. Kill the plants at their maximum value to get more seeds. Use the crafting menu here to the blueprints for gathering, and I can turn my cotton into cotton seeds, basically, right? So there you go. Make some more cotton seeds and replant them, and you get random number between 1 and 3 from a cotton harvest, basically. So you want to do stuff like that. You're gonna need a lot of cotton in this game, so I would need more seeds. But yeah, you get all these seeds you can turn into, and they're worth more. So an apple, for example, if you're gonna play this game and try it out, apple to sell is worth 2. You turn it into a seed, it's worth 5 to sell because they take a lot to buy. And apples are really something you can get right to start the game. There's apple trees all over the place, and then you can just replant them and build your own. You can see my apple farm over here. Let me through here. There you go. Let me through there. So you can see all these apple trees I have growing right there. It's a double track. I could make even more because you want profit, and they're better than making all these little needle seedlings that I did over there. All those little needles that you need to make fabric and make bandages and stuff like that. Big, huge bandage farm going on right here to sell for money. But yeah, all these different things that you can do. They all have all these plants have different stages of growth, and there's other the farm ones right here. You can just gather them, especially the space bar. You gather your crops. They do decay pretty fast in here, so yeah, they're decaying pretty fast on their stuff. And this is even the cellar. If they're in my inventory, they'd be gone already. I got to turn all this stuff into seeds before they disappear into rot, because worms aren't worth very much. I don't think. But anyways. See, you get farm animals and stuff like that too in this game, and they got the little quest items right here to get started on there. 4 little things to do. They have one to get a turtle, and they made it so hard that you got to do all these little quests stuff there. But my second cast with a worm, I got a turtle, so that was kind of funny. But normally you need turtle bait for that, but worm can catch anything. But anyway, this is the map right here. Here's all these little enemies all over the place, and they just keep respawning in the little zone. You can run away from them, and then nothing will happen. You run away, and they'll run back to the base, and then just keep respawning. There's the eye clutter, basically, and you can just avoid them. You're faster than they are, so nothing is going to be much of a challenge in that thing. So combat is really not much of a something to do. It's easy and laid back. But after you do that questing over here, this area here opens up, and you can teleport over here, and then the Sierra Bridge gets built for that later on. But yeah, you got all this stuff over here. Iron is right here if you really wanted to know for your play value. I don't know. This is in case you want to know where the iron plants are. You can get them here or buy seeds. But anyways, you have the little horses and run and stuff like that run around. But this is all the area over here for the map. You get your locations and whatever. What's map rotation? No. Who cares? Who cares about that? But anyways, that's how this game is. It's all about this farming and growing the crops to the max value. 6 stages of growth. I think I was trying to get to that point right there. I was 6 or 5 stages of growth. It's kind of hard to tell. It's getting into the nighttime, and you can't just sleep in the daytime. That kind of thing. You have to get pajamas to sleep a little bit faster. Maybe a better bed in this tent will help you sleep faster, and that means the time will go faster. But here's your little pony. That's why I say that's why I say apples is really good, because the apple pony is probably going to be the best one to buy because they're so easy to get and refarm and stuff like that, versus the other ponies that you can buy. But yeah, as you can see, it's pretty fast, and traveling on the road is pretty fast. And there's lots of cliffs like that in this game right here, so you have to find the certain staircases. It can get really annoying and a pain in the ass for playing around, but of course you can build stuff later on. You can build ramps and bridges and your house and things like that, and lots of decorations if that's your style of gameplay. But that is basically, I think I showed you most of the function in this game and how this game works for the most part. I know I'm missing a few things here and there, like, you know, shelter from the rain. You can see stuff. All the little workbenches, you can pick them up and move them around. Lots of little things like that. Automatically sort stuff in here if you want. You can have better chest systems if you want for yourself there. I just had that just all go back in there automatically. Resupply, and then teleport around as you see fit. He needs food again. See, he needs food so much. That's why you want apples, because, you know, growing crops, pain in the ass, to actually feed a pony all the time to run around pretty quickly. But anyways, I'm going to stick with the 5.5 out of 10 for this game. And it is better than just an average game. You know, so it gets a little bit higher than the 5, like I might have said. But it's not as good as the last game I reviewed, so it's not quite at the 6 out of 10 range. But it is pretty decent to try out there. And if this game is more your style for the low combat and, you know, all the different styles you can build, then it's better for you, basically. But it's not for me. It's not really much of a challenge. It's just, you know, farming stuff over and over again to get enough money to get the blueprints. But it's take a lot of work to do. So yeah, you do have some like rewards of building a huge base for yourself and things like that. And I could build lights too, right? I could build lights for myself. I can turn the torch on so I can see stuff a little bit better, you know, at nighttime. You do have options so you can actually see, but I just haven't bothered. Anyways, but that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I will see you later.